Yo guys, real quick, I forgot to say, I should have said it towards the end of the other video. I got an ISS today, and it was the most stupidest reason. Okay, so I bring 2 laptops to school because I got. Let me get something. Oh, so I have this one. Okay, this is my school laptop, and I also bring the one that I'm recording on right now. So I had them both open because this one has my school account on it. So this is how I do all my work. And anyways, I was sitting there. I was doing my work on here. I'm not gonna name who. I go to Crown Point though, so that's all you. That's all I'm saying. But one of my teachers, okay. Well, there's 2 teachers in there. My regular teacher has another teacher that helps him. She co-teach. It's a co-teached class. She just comes in and co-teaches with him. Well, she was yelling at me to turn off my YouTube, okay? Because I had it open. And I don't know if you like me, most people, they like listen to music while I'm doing work. So I'm sitting there listening to music, okay? And as I was, she came over there, looked at it. She was like, "You're not working." And then she told me to close YouTube. I looked at her and I told her, "What are you talking about? You see all this?" I showed her on my computer. I pointed at the screen and I told her, "Look at all that. You see that? I've been doing all of that." She's like, "I don't care. I don't want the YouTube open." So I was like, forget it. I didn't answer her. I just sat there and was like, whatever. Then she's like, "Close it." I'm like, "I'm not going to close it." She's like, "Fine, then you can go down to the office." So I just walked out of the room. I grabbed my stuff, walked out, and that was it. I started walking around the school. She told me to go to one of the principals. I'm not going to name any names. I'm not going to say which one I'm going to. But I went. She told me to go to a principal. I didn't go there. I walked around. I was going to go in the office, and then I'm like, yeah, forget it. And I walked right by the door, and I went and used the bathroom instead. And then I went back in the E-wing, and there was like, let me find a schedule around here real fast, and let me check my iPod, and then I can give you the exact time because I don't know what time the class ended this morning. Wait a second. So like, okay, I know what time it was. It was like 8:45. Anyways, yeah. It was 8:45. And then I forgot that teacher that yelled at me, she leaves the class to go back to her class because she has a class the next hour. And we have resource next hour, that's what we had. So she has her own class she has to get going to. Well, I saw her out in the hallway, I was talking to my friend. She was like, "Jacob, what are you doing?" And I just looked at her. And she told me to go back down to I'm supposed to be in the principal's office. She's like, "Go down to the principal's office." I walked the opposite way. And just kept going. She's like, "Fine, you know what? You're just going to get a truancy." And I didn't answer. I just kept on going. Now, I was going to go back to class, but I had to go meet my girl. So I was like, forget it. I'll just wait until after class. Well, then after class came, I went to my resource instead. I started doing my homework. Well, the principal came up to the room and got me. And there's a rumor apparently going around that I got caught with drugs. So they searched my backpack. They had me take all my stuff out and search my backpack. They had me take my shoes off and empty all my pockets. Okay, now let me get this straight right now. They didn't find nothing, okay? So I don't have any at school with me. So that rumor, I don't know how it started, but I don't have any at school with me. And they asked me if I had a locker. I told them I have a couple books in there, so I don't know. They can go search the locker if they want to. Actually, when they first told me about the rumor, I'm like, you know what? You want to search my backpack? Go right ahead. I don't care. I don't got nothing in it. Because I wasn't worried about it. Well then, even though it's because I didn't listen, I guess I didn't listen to the teacher. That's why I got an in-school suspension. Now, if I get in trouble again, I get an out-of-school suspension. Then, if I get in trouble one more time after that, then they'll have a meeting to see whether or not if they're going to kick me out of the school. So my day today has just been so great. Oh, and get this. I kept falling asleep in ISS. Like, I was sitting there and I was just so out of it. I was just like, And I slept just like this. I turned away from the teacher and looked up at the wall and I just closed my eyes and fell asleep. Well, I tried to, and they kept yelling at me. And then my head kept going down, so he's over there yelling at me. And as soon as lunch hit, he asked if I wanted to go get lunch. I told him no. I put my head down. I just passed out. And I went to sleep. So I got my little beauty rest. And as soon as I got up, I was fine. But it took forever. I didn't think that was ever going to end. It was terrible. So, and then I got detention tomorrow after school. So, woohoo. Yeah, for me. It's just so much fun. You know what I mean? Comment in the... leave a comment and let me know if you guys if you guys have any in schools or you got any out of schools or how many detentions you had. I want to see how much you guys have, because I know me, I've had a lot, constantly. I'm getting them. I have a bunch of tardies too. My record's not very good with authority figures in my school. So I want to see how you guys are. That's all I have to say. I'll talk with you guys tomorrow. See what we'll do. Peace, y'all.